What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Thales and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're going to be checking out a awesome rubber duck. So let's go to the video. So this is Sir Quackalot. As you can see, this is a really nice model, and in this video, we're going to be checking out the best print settings to print it. So let's go. So as you can see, this is a multi-part model. This is quite nice because if you have a monocolor printer, you can be printing these models in separate build plates, printing this, let's say, in black and this in yellow to get a multicolor product or model with a monocolor printer. So this is fantastic. So let's go to the print settings. Right here on layer height, we're going to be printing this model at 0.16 millimeters. By reducing this value, we're going to have more layers to print. It's going to take more time to print, but we're going to have a finer and better quality. Going over to vertical shells, we're going to be printing with 3 perimeters, just so we can get a really rigid model so our rubber duck does not break. Going over to fill density, we're going to be printing this model at 10% fill density with a gyroid and fill pattern. This is quite nice, so we can get a dense model. Going over to brim, let's analyze if this model really needs brim. So brim is a really nice feature to increase the surface of contact to the build plate. So this is the surface of this part. By adding brim is going to increase, and this is really nice when you have small pieces like this one, and if your prints tend to unstick from the build plate, this is a really nice option. But there's something you can do instead of adding brim. Brim is a really nice feature. We were able to print this model without any brim, but feel free to add if you are insecure with it. You can be adding brim, but there is some options to not have to add any brim. I personally recommend, but you can be so a good tip is to always clean your build plate with some isopropylic alcohol or detergent, just to get all of the dust and oils from your finger that are on the build plate, because that impacts a lot the bed adhesion. So make sure you always clean your build plate really well to get a surface, really clean surface to print on. And something you can do, guarantee that your printer is really well leveled. This way you're going to get a really good first layer, because the first layer is the most important layer. All of the other layers are going to go on top of the first one. So make sure you get a good first layer, because it's going to hold your model really well to the build plate. And if you want, you can be putting a fine layer of glue stick, but this model does not need any brim. But I do recommend, if you want, you can add a 3mm brim, 3 to 4mm brim width right here. This is gonna help. If you're a beginner, I do recommend turning on. It's just quite hard sometimes to remove the brim, but it's something that's gonna help a lot, and make sure you do not have any failed prints. Right here on support material, this model is optimized for printing, so we're not going to be adding any support material. Going over to speed, we can be printing at the standard print speed, especially for Bamboo Lab printers. So feel free to change this value as you may like. I do recommend always printing slowly. Print slower than your printer can print. This is going to avoid fails, and is going to guarantee a good quality print. Right here, as you can see on first layer speed, I have reduced from 30 to 20 millimeters a second. That's going to help a lot. This way, you're going to get a slower print and a slower first layer actually. So you're going to get a good first layer. And as I've said before, it's really important to get a good first layer. All of these values, feel free to change as you may like. I do always recommend printing slowly. It's better to print slow one time than trying to print fast and having to print multiple times. So our model is ready to slice. So let's do that. So as you can see, we have sliced, and it's going to take 9 hours and 41 minutes to print. This is fantastic. All of the layers can be printed quite nicely, As you can see, this is the first layer, so adding some brim can help. It's optional, feel free to do so. Right here is going to turn out into a really nice print. And so grab a really nice film that you have laying around and print this model. Make sure you print in different colors to get a good result. So enjoy. So the model is ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLflix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.